Right, this question is asking us to find the exact value of sine of tangent inverse of 7 over 24. Alright, so one thing to remember is whenever you see an inverse function, right, this is equal to an angle. So what really this is saying is that the tangent of theta is equal to 7 over 24. Okay, so this question here is really asking for the sine of theta, right? But the theta is given by this tangent right here. Okay, so this is like a two-parter or like a composite function, right? So the first thing we should do then is, well, determine the triangle given by this tangent or theta. Okay, so let's draw this. Now we know this is in the first quadrant because we're dealing with the inverse function and we're dealing with tangent. Now remember, tangent is opposite over adjacent, or you can think of that as y over r. That means that this value will be 7, and this value here will be 24. So then what does that make the hypotenuse? Okay, well, this is one of these nice Pythagorean triples. I've got the 7 and the 24, so I know that the hypotenuse will be 25. Okay. So we've gotten this triangle. We've gotten all three sides of the triangle. So now we can move on to the next part. What is the sine of theta? The sine of this theta right here. Okay, remember, sine of theta is opposite over hypotenuse, or y over r. So that'll give us a final answer here. Okay, so in this case, the final answer, the sine of tangent inverse 7 over 24. Okay, this is just going to equal y over r, in this case 7 over 25. Now just a quick reminder, this is one way to do it, is to draw the right triangle and get the sides. If you are able to get that tangent of theta is 7 over 24, which is y over x. Okay, then we know that the sine of theta is going to be y over r. So then we can actually just use these two numbers to get the r value, right? So you don't need to draw a right triangle, but I do find it safe to do so.